Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on October the 1st, 2020. US proposed $1.5 trillion stimulus, $20 billion on aviation. The Trump administration has offered House Democrats to add $20 billion in aid to the affected aviation industry in a new stimulus proposal worth over $1.5 trillion. American Airlines and United Airlines, the two largest U.S. air carriers, began firing more than 32,000 workers on Thursday as hopes for Washington's help dwindled at the last minute. U.S. Airlines is asking for another $25 billion in wage support to protect jobs over the next 6 months after the current layoff-ban package expired at midnight EDT. Negotiations for coronavirus relief between the White House and House Democrats are deadlocked over price, with Democrats pushing for a $2.2 trillion and the White House staying firm at $1.5 trillion. It is said that the figure that has been discussed to date definitely exceeds the $1.5 trillion. System crash paused Tokyo's stock markets for a day. The Tokyo Stock Exchange suspended stock trading for an entire day on Thursday as a glitch in its electronic trading system led to the worst outage ever in the world's third-largest stock market. The shutdown disappointed investors looking to buy back after the first U.S. presidential debate and could undermine confidence in the exchange. This also comes as Tokyo, hoping to attract more banks and fund managers from Hong Kong and business concerns about China's new security law. The exchange blamed the shutdown on a hardware problem, its erode trading system and subsequent failure to switch to a backup device. It was the first full-day suspension of the exchange since fully electronic trading in 1999. Small regional exchanges in Nagoya, Fukuoka, and Sapporo have also been forced to suspend trading because they use the TSE system. As a result, the derivatives-focused Osaka exchange became the only stock market still operating. EBRD prospects even worse growth in 2020-2029. The European Bank for Reconstruction and Development on Thursday predicts a deeper economic slowdown and a weaker recovery in 2021 for its region, saying the effects of the coronavirus have been longer than expected. The bank said weaker export demand, tourism collapse, reduced remittances, and lower commodity prices have worsened the economic fallout from the coronavirus pandemic. The EBRD currently expects the 38 countries it invests in, from Estonia to Egypt and Morocco and Mongolia, to average 3.9% shrink this year from a previous forecast of 3.5%. The EBRD also forecast that its region would grow by 3.6% in 2021. Countries heavily dependent on external sources of income such as Albania, Croatia, Cyprus, Greece, and Montenegro, which have lost more of the tourist season this year, will inevitably face their most severe recession. Fujifilm going to produce vaccines after VLP deal. Fujifilm Holdings Corp said on Thursday that it has signed a contract to manufacture the COVID-19 vaccine with U.S. firm VLP Therapeutics. Japan's Fujifilm will use its manufacturing facilities and infrastructure to develop a vaccine for clinical trials. The biotech firm was a subsidiary in Japan that participates in drug research with government agencies and universities. Over the past decade, Fujifilm has moved more and more into healthcare away from its traditional photography and office solutions business. Last month, the company completed a successful Phase 3 clinical trial of its Avigan drug for treating COVID-19 patients. Fujifilm is also involved in the production of ingredients for the Novavax coronavirus vaccine candidate.